We are at turn 10, January of 1941, and war has finally broken out between the Soviet Union and the Germans. So we are down one tech roll, so we're down to 5. We are rolling for improved construction at 7, but we get a +1 on that one, so we need a 6 or less. Jet fighters at 8, strategic rockets at 9, mechanized infantry at 7, and advanced artillery, we get a +2 on that one as well, and that is rolling at a 5. So here goes improved construction at a 6, a 9, so we hit improved construction. Jet fighters at 8, as a miss, so jet fighters gets a +1 next turn. Strategic rockets at 9, that's an 11, so that one hits. And mechanized infantry at 7, it's a miss, so we get a +1 on mechanized infantry, and advanced artillery at a 5. Just a 1, so we get a +3 on advanced artillery next turn. So we move improved construction, we actually complete improved construction, and we move strategic rockets. I'll just go over here. Okay, improved construction is completed, and strategic rockets goes to stage 2. Okay, for purchases, Germany did declare war this turn, like I said, so we get -1 on all infantry class units this turn. So as you can imagine, we're buying all infantry and militia. I believe we have $49, but let me quick count it up. So we have $49 to spend. We were spending 31 of it on 31 militia. And then the other, I think it's, 28 will be spent on 14 infantry. The communist Chinese are not purchasing anything. They had $2, so they're saving their 2, and they will have $4 next turn. So before we do that, I'm going to roll for the Chinese recruitment roll, see if we can hit that. They're still needing a 2 or less. A 5, so that's a miss. Another thing of interest is that Mongolia and Tanatuva now aligned to the Soviet Union. So I'm just going to go ahead and swap that out now. Let's get rid of all this stuff. That gives us 2 additional dollars as well. So that puts us up to 45. Okay, and then we have a cavalry in Central Mongolia. We have a militia in Krulin, and then also we got, what is that? 5 infantry. I think it's 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. 5 infantry and 1 militia in Krulin. Okay, let's go to combat moves. We do have a few. So first of all, we're here in around Finland. We are moving the sub in A5 back to A8, and we are convoying the German line from A8. Then we're moving the 2 subs from I think it's 14 here, the one with the German Navy there, into A13 and convoying the German Baltic line with those 2. And then we are not attacking Helsinki, although I would like to, but we are actually attacking southern Belarusia. We're taking an infantry and 2 militia from Smolensk, and then we're taking the 2 fighters and the tactical bomber from Leningrad into that fight against that advanced Panzer Grenadier. And I believe that is all of our combat moves. Yeah, nothing in Spain. Yep, okay. So let's do some rolling. I'm going to do the convoying first and get that over with. Okay, black dice is Germany, red dice is Soviets. We're raiding the North Sea line. First of all, we can take a max of 2 damage off of that. Germany does not have any radar or anti-sub warfare, so I believe we'll get a +2 modifier. 4 versus 3, so that is 1 damage on the North Sea line. Okay, and then we got 2 subs on the Baltic line. So here goes the first one. Okay, well that fills it up. Max of 3 damage on that line. Just stick it here. So the Baltic line has 3 damages on it, and the North Sea line has 1 damage. So I guess Britain can try to finish that one off if they want to. Okay, let's go on into southern Belarusia. Like I said, we have 2 fighters attack infantry and militia, 2 militia against his Panzer Grenadier. I think I'll just do the rolling here because I think we all know what the stats are on those. So sorry about that. Had to go take care of something quick. Okay, so the Panzer Grenadier is defending at 5. I'm going to just roll for my aircraft first of all because they're likely hit. So 2 fighters at a 6. There's a 3, and just for good measure, let's roll the attack at a 7. Okay, there's a 12. So infantry and 2 militia. Okay, I think he's just got 1 unit in there, but okay. So the Panzer Grenadier is defending at a 5, I believe. It's a 12. So could you all even see that? Sorry about that. It's a 12. So we take southern Belarusia with no casualties. It gives us another buck, so putting us up to 46 and Germany down to 51, I believe. That is all of our combat. One more combat move. We're destroying the factory in Kiev. So we're just torching it, I guess. Just destroying it. Non-combat. Strategic rail move. We have 2 strategic rail movements. We're moving the major factory in Kursk back up to Moscow. That gives us 2 major factories in Moscow and none in Kursk. Okay, on to place unit, or units. Actually, hold up. Now there's no factory in Kursk. I'm kind of debating if it's even worth defending the place, but I'm not sure what else to do with those units, so. See, I cannot strategic rail anymore. You know what? I'm going to take the artillery, the 3 artillery, and just move them up to Smolensk because I don't really, want those getting killed at the moment. We're going to take the anti-aircraft artillery with them up to Smolensk. Let me put those on the card. Actually, on second thought, we got 4 motorized guys sitting in there, so we're actually going to tow, using the 4 motorized infantry going 1, 2 up to Moscow. We're taking the 2 AA guns with us and 2 of those 4 artillery up to Moscow. The 3rd artillery is going into Smolensk. So I'm going to have to get a scope for that. But we'll just remember that guy is actually an artillery. Okay, I think that completes... Yeah, that completes our non-combat move. We'll just keep 2 guys and 2 militias in there. Yeah, I think I can only attack one German territory on my first turn, and I think I stuck to that. I don't know that siege zones count. So I think southern Belarusia was my one allowance there, as far as I know, unless I am mistaken there. Okay, let's place units. So like I said, we have 31 militia. We're placing 5 militia down into Transcaucasia, and I'll have to do a unit recap on the stuff later. But so 5 militia into Transcaucasia, 3 militia into North Caucasia. We're placing 3 militia into Kiev on that card. You know what? I'm gonna just take this card off and just put the stuff on the board so we can all see what is going on, including myself. So that's what we got in Kiev there. Okay, now we have 2 more militia. They're going up to Smolensk. Yeah, so we got 2 militia in Smolensk. I'm gonna have to use the British yellow chips to represent militia because I'm out of militia markers. Then we're placing 2 more militia into Leningrad, all the way up north there. We already had 2 militia in Leningrad. Okay, we've got a couple more here yet. We're placing 1 militia into Stalingrad. We're placing, I think we got 4 left, so we're placing all 4 of those militia into Moscow. Okay, now we got a bunch of singles that we need to place. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 single militia yet that don't go to stacks. So we're placing 1 in eastern Ukraine. We are placing 1 in Donetsk, Kuban. We're placing 1 into Caligula, Albagast or something. We're placing 1 into northern Belarusia. We're placing 1 in western Russia. We're placing 1 in Tula Lipetsk. And we're placing 1 in Saratov. Okay, we've got 3 to go yet. We're placing 1 in Karelia up north. Oh, I was going to move the cavalry to southern Finland in my non-combat. I'll move because I didn't know if I could attack Helsinki with them since I'm crossing a marsh border there. So I wasn't quite sure. I know like the rules say moving into marsh, it's like you can only move 1 space, but I wasn't sure about the border. So if that's okay, let me know if it's not. So. Okay, we got 2 guys left. These guys are both going over to the eastern part here. So 1 guy is going into Novosibirsk, and the other guy is going to Amur. Okay, that was all of the militia. Now we have the 14 infantry to place. And we do have improved we have improved factories. So we can now place 2 at a minor factory. So we're placing 2 of these guys into Smolensk. And I will be doing a recap on this later. So 2 guys into Smolensk. We're placing 5 infantry. Actually, we could actually place 8. So let's go ahead and place 8 infantry into Leningrad. We're going to place 8 infantry. Wait, not 8. These pink chips are 5, so put in 6 or 3. Sorry, put in 6 guys into Leningrad. Sorry, not Leningrad, Stalingrad. I'm so confused. Okay, then we're gonna put 7 guys into Moscow. And then our 2 remaining guys will go up into Leningrad. Okay, and I'm going to take this off and put my guys actually in Smolensk so that we know, again, what's going on. And I'll go grab an artillery sculpt, and then I will do a unit recap. Let me go grab that artillery. Okay, and oh, I forgot to land my planes. My planes are landing in Moscow. We had a movement of 5 from the airfield, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back to Moscow. The 2 fighters and the tactical bomber. Okay, sorry about the confusion. Let's start at the south, and we'll just work our way up. So in Transcaucasia, we have 3 infantry, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 militia. North Caucasia, we got 4 militia. In Donetsk, Kuban, we got 1 militia. Leningrad, we have 3, 6, 7 infantry and 1 militia. In eastern Ukraine, we got 1 militia. In Crimea, we have 1 infantry. In Kiev, we have 1 anti-aircraft artillery, 5 infantry, and 7 militia. In Kursk, we have 2 infantry, 2 militia. Tula Lipez, we have 1 militia. Saratov, we have 1 militia. In Kulugan Oblast, we got 1 militia. Sorry, I don't know how to say this stuff, but southern Belarusia, we got 1 infantry, 2 militia. Smolensk got 1 artillery, 1 anti-aircraft artillery, 2 militia, and 4 infantry. In northern Belarusia, we have 1 infantry or 1 militia. Western Russia, 1 militia. Karelia, 1 militia. Kola, 1 seaplane. Southern Finland, 2 cavalry, 2 light armors, and 3 infantry. Leningrad has got a transport that was supposed to move to Moscow, but that's okay. Transport plane and airborne, anti-aircraft artillery, 3 militia, and let's see here, 8 infantry in Leningrad. And then in Moscow, we've got 4 militia, 2 anti-aircraft artillery, 2 artillery, 4 motorized infantry, 2 fighters, 1 tactical, and my infantry, which is 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 infantry in Moscow. In A8, we have a sub. In A13, we have 2 subs. Caspian Sea, we got 1 torpedo boat destroyer. Poor guy. Central Mongolia, we have a cavalry. And Kurland, we have, I think I said 5 infantry. Yeah, 5 infantry, 1 militia. Aimer, we have 1 militia. Primorsky Krai, we have 1 militia, 2 infantry, and 1 motorized. And in P3, we have that 1 sub that's still there. And one thing I forgot was the recruitment roll for the Spanish. And unless I missed it, which I may have, I don't know. I don't know if he took back Basque Country. Like, I still think I still have that thing. So, I think I would still have a 5 on the recruitment roll, but I could be wrong and I might have missed it. So, yeah, we'll see what happens here. It's a 2, so it wouldn't have mattered anyways. But with it being a 2, we're gonna take 2 more militia into Catalonia. That gives us a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 militia, and infantry, motorized infantry, and 3 mountain infantry. And yeah, like I said, I don't really know if I even have his stuff correct. I was kind of losing track. I wasn't really paying attention to that. But I need to go back and double check that. So, yeah, we're just kind of waiting for the last attack there to happen. So, yeah, I think that is it. I think that is all of my complete turn here. So, yeah, like I said, it was kind of confusing, and I apologize if I messed anything up. Just let me know. I'm sure there's a very good possibility I did somewhere with all the unit placements and the chaos and so on. So, yeah, here's turn 10.